Okay, so today's class, who all we have? I want everybody to keep their videos on because I don't feel comfortable talking to the screen. I am more comfortable talking to you guys face to face. All right. So we have Ahana, we have Mandeep, we have Praneet, we have Nihit, Aditi, Sohita, Rayans, Asher, and myself. Okay, and then we have Kian, Rudraksh, and Anika in the classroom. Alright, so today is Saturday, and for the kids like Ahana and Kian, and Sohita, this is your first class in this group. So what we do in the class is we check tables, okay? And some of the kids know tables till 12, some of the kids know table till 8, 9, 5, 4. And everything is okay. Whatever we know is fine. We're just trying to make sure that in next 6 to 8 months, we all learn table up to 12 like this. Like we're playing with tables. Okay? And it's not that big a deal. It's just a matter of spending 5 minutes every day, and that is what makes it very easy to learn tables. And why I'm stressing on tables is because if you learn tables, math becomes magic. Okay? That's what we'll do. Let's see who is where, and I'll check everybody one by one. So today probably initial 30 minutes will be gone only checking tables, but don't worry about it. No space for unnecessary discussions. Alright, let's start. So, and for Ahana and Kian, you guys don't have to worry about taking notes, okay? You will only use the notebook and pen for solving problems. When I give some problems to solve, you will try solving it. That is when you use the notebook. You don't have to take notes of whatever I'm teaching because everything is recorded in the video in this iPad. And that is a video for you guys to refer to anytime. Okay. Alright? So let's get started. Okay. So let's see. Everybody ready for the tables?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's see who knows how much. I start with the new kids first. Okay, Ahana, table till which number do you know?
I know 5.
Up to 5. Okay, let's see. Praneet, how about you? Table till which number?
9.
9. Okay, Sohita, table till
12.
12. No. You don't have to go to 12. I had asked you in the last class. You're not going beyond 9 till I am tired. I'm not tired yet. How about you, Kian?
11.
Okay, 12? Okay, let's see. Let's start one by one. So we'll start with Ahana. Unmute yourself better. I'll ask you questions and then you can try answering them. Florians. Table till 5, Ahana.
Yeah.
2 4 ja. 2 4 ja.
8.
8. 3 5 ja.
15.
15. 4 3 ja.
16.
4 3 ja. 12. 2 9 ja.
18.
3 7 ja. 21.
21.
Yep. Okay. So, Ahana, a request to you would be beta, every day 5 minutes to memorize tables, okay? I don't give a lot of homework, okay? I give only a little bit homework that you can finish in 30 minutes in a week. And apart from homework, I request everybody to spend 5 minutes with the tables to memorize the tables, okay? So you said you know table till 5. I would suggest you practice tables for 5 minutes every day. And then once you memorize it, catch hold of somebody in the family and say, okay, ask me questions. So that way, play with it and you will see that it becomes very easy, okay? Alright, let's go to Sohita.
Yes.
I'm asking you table till 9 only because 10 and 11 has nothing, okay? Those are easy cases. Okay. 8 6 ja.
30.
7 9 ja.
63.
7 7 ja.
49.
9 4 ja.
36.
8 8 ja.
64.
3 8 ja.
24.
9 9 ja.
81.
Good job. So you're not going to 10, you're not going to 11, stay till 9 for 2 more weeks, okay? Okay? It's okay. Where will you go? Nobody has to memorize table beyond 20, okay? So, if you keep going at this pace, within next 2 months I will retire. I don't want to retire that fast. Alright, let's go to Praneeth. Table till
Yes.
9,
10.
10, okay. 8 8 ja.
64.
4 9 ja.
49. 37.
4 36 36. 8 8 ja.
64.
7 8 ja.
57.
56. 9 7 ja.
963.
8 6 ja.
48.
5 9 ja.
45.
3 8 ja.
64.
3 8 ja. 24. I said 3 8 ja. I think you heard 6 8 ja. 8 8 ja. It's 3 8 ja. Okay. So Praneeth, I see you know the tables pretty well. I have seen you in the past also, but I would request you also not to go beyond 8 and beyond 9. Stay till 9. Let's make it so solid that any question gets answered in less than a second and more than 100% accuracy. Okay? Alright?
So you mean,
Yep, Praneeth.
so you mean a millisecond or a nanosecond?
A gigasecond, we'll figure it out. But it should be like this. Before I finish, 8 7 is 56, 9 9 is 81, 2 8 is 16, 3 5 is 15, 4 9 is 36, 8 8 is 64, 12 5 is 60, 7 9 is 68, 7 9 is 63. Without thinking, once it starts coming naturally, that is the goal. Okay? Alright, let's go to Aditi. Praneeth, hold it. Let me check everybody's tables quickly.
Yes, sir.
Table till
12.
8 8 ja.
64.
12 5 ja. 9 9 ja.
81.
8 9 ja.
70.
12 8 ja.
12, 8 or 96.
8 9 ja.
8, 9 or 72.
Okay. Riyaz, good job. Riyaz with glasses. I'm not getting to the struggle of finding the color of the t-shirt, so I'll go with the glasses without glasses. Alright. Riyaz, table till 8 9 ja. 12 7 ja. 8 7 5 ja. 11 8 ja. 9 7 ja. 6 9 ja. Good job. Now Riyaz without glasses. Riyaz ready? Table till
12,
5 9 ja.
45,
9 9 ja.
81,
6 9 ja.
54,
12 8 ja.
9,
8 9 ja. Good job. Let's go to Nihit.
okay,
Table till
5,
Sorry?
5.
I did not say Aniket. I said Nihit. I'll come to you better.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, Nihit. Table till
8.
7 9 ja. Six 5 ja.
30.
5 8 ja.
48.
5 8 ja 40. 6 8 ja is 48. 4 9 ja.
36.
5 7 ja.
35.
Okay. Practice everybody. I am running out of patience if I have to wait. Meaning the message is very clear. I want everybody to memorize the table so much so that I don't have to wait after asking the question. Before I finish, the answer should be ready. That's the goal. Aniket, ready? Table till 5,
Table till 5.
4 5 ja.
20.
2 9 ja.
18.
3 6 ja.
18.
4 4 ja.
What?
4 4 ja.
4. 16.
Okay. 5 3 ja.
15.
5 9 ja.
45.
Good job. But practice. Don't go to 6. Stay till 5 for at least one more week. Okay. Okay. Sohita, hands down. Let me. I thought you are raising your hand. Okay. Let's see who all are remaining in the class. So Aniket shared, Ahana shared, Aditi shared. Ashar has not shared. Ashar, ready, beta? Table till
11.
5 5 ja.
5 5 are 25.
8 6 ja.
8 6 are 48.
9 5 ja.
9 5 are 45.
7 7 ja.
7 are 49.
8 7 ja.
8 7s are 56.
56. Okay, good job. So who is remaining here? Only child is Mandeep, and who is Bulls JH? Why every question is coming to you by default? I'm sorry? Oh, okay. All right. So Mishika, ready? Table till 12, 8 7 ja. 12 5 ja. 9 9 ja. 6 8 ja.
6 8 ja. 48.
12 9 ja.
108.
Good job. So see, Mishika also responded very quickly, right? Mishika is also one of the new students, but I see she is spending time. So everybody who is spending time, that will reflect in the class. Okay, Kian, ready, beta?
Yeah.
Table till
12.
what is this one?
Nothing.
Nothing. So okay, my request to everybody would be in the class, even if I'm not talking to you, when you're hearing everybody else, right? Pay attention to what somebody is saying, because you might not have memorized by yourself. You can hear somebody else and you memorize it.
Yeah.
Okay. So okay, table till
12.
8 8 ja.
88 is 64.
9 5 ja.
5 is 45.
9 8 ja.
72.
12 6 ja.
72.
8 7 ja.
8 sevens are 42.
56. 12 7 ja.
12 sevens are 84.
84. 9 7 ja.
9 sevens are 63.
7 7 ja.
7 times 7 is 48.
49. Yeah. Okay, so what that means? No big deal. You guys have full freedom to make mistakes. Because what is said? Failures are the pillars of success. When you fail, that is when you prepare for being more successful. So in this class, making mistake is no problem. I want you guys to make mistakes, but be confident about what you do. And share with me so that I would know where you are going wrong, where we have to do correction. Alright? Okay, so let's quickly check Mandeep. Mandeep, ready? Mandeep, where are you? Mandeep, are you in the movie theatre or with me? I cannot hear you, Mandeep. Mandeep went for watching India-England cricket match. Okay, Mandeep, I'll come back to you. I cannot hear you. Let me quickly check other kids in the class. Rudrak, table till. What happened?
7.
Say it loud. 5 8 ja.
5 8 sir. 40.
6 9 ja.
6 9 54.
8 7 ja.
8 7 56 54. I mean 56.
What is that?
56.
7 5 ja.
7 5 35.
6 9 ja.
6 9 oh 54.
Good job. Okay, Mandeep, ready now? Mandeep, I can see your hand being raised, but you're not talking to me yet. Yeah, ready?
I was asking you this too, so that's why I didn't respond.
Okay, that's okay. I was wondering whether you went to watch the movie or something. Okay, anyway, that was a joke. Bad joke. Turn on your video, beta. Without video, no class. Okay, this is better. So, table till 8 9 ja. 9 9 ja. 6 8 ja. 7 7 ja. 9 9 ja. 6 9 ja. 2 8 ja. Good job. Now nobody is in the class who doesn't know. Rudra, you come here. I can see you are struggling with the heart. You come here and sit here right next to the AC. Just make sure that you are not swallowing a lot of cold air. Okay, sit down quickly. Don't waste a lot of time. All right. Are we ready to start? So now Kian is thinking he's alone on the first row.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's okay. They are feeling more. He is feeling more hot. He always complains about the hot weather. Unfortunately, there is no way you can escape hot weather in Dallas. Okay? All right. Let's move on. So, what are we going to learn today? Do you guys remember what we learned in the previous class? Does anybody remember what we learned in the previous class?
Perimeter.
What perimeter?
Oh yeah. They did perimeter and area of basic shapes.
Basic perimeter and area of basic shapes. Yaditi.
I don't know what happened in the previous class, but because they went to New York and Washington.
No worries with that. Okay, but whoever misses the class's video is always for you. My request to you all would be, make sure you watch the video of the class, whichever class you miss, to see what was taught in the class, and if you are missing something, ask me questions. Kian, leave that story. Come back to math. Alright, so when you talk about area, okay, let's start from the basics. If I talk about area of something, I'm talking about the space that object takes on the surface where I'm trying to draw it. So, area of this rectangle is less than area of this rectangle. Area of this baby rectangle is much lesser compared to this rectangle and this rectangle. So, area of any shape means the space that it takes on the surface.
Okay.
Yeah? So, Raj, now you forget about the hot weather. Now you focus on math, okay?
I forgot about it.
What is that?
I forgot.
Okay, that's good. Now, so basically area of any shape means the space that it needs. If I say, draw this big a circle on my palm, can you do it?
No.
Why?
Because it takes too much of your space.
Yeah.
That circle couldn't fit on your palm because of the size proportions.
Okay. I'm saying draw this circle on my palm. Anybody wants to give any story why you can draw it or cannot draw it? Yeah, Praneeth, tell me. Praneeth, you're talking to the mute button. I cannot hear you.
I don't think you can draw that on your palm because the circle is anyway bigger than the palm with fingers.
Right. Let's see what Mishika has to say. Yes, Mishika. Explain that to me.
So the circle has more area than your palm.
Right. So look at the palm. Riyans with the glasses. You want to say something? Go ahead and tell that. Okay. So look at this. The space that I have on my palm. No, stop writing that, Vita. That is not needed, please. Okay. The space that you see on the palm is probably not enough to draw that bigger circle.
Yeah.
Now look at this. My hand or my palm fits inside the circle. You cannot draw this whole circle on my palm.
Yeah.
But if I have to draw my palm inside the circle, I can do it. Yeah? Because my palm needs less area compared to area of the circle. Yeah? Make sense?
Yeah.
So, what we learned. Yep, Yaditi.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So see, this is a classic example, right? You saw my great drawing skill. See, I was drawing my palm inside the circle. See how fancy my palm looks. But here, it's very simple. You could fit in this palm inside the circle because the space that this palm needs is lesser than the space this circle has. That's how you could fit it, right? If I say, draw the picture of my house on my fingertip,
Yeah. That is impossible. That's not possible.
that is not possible, right? Because look at how much area I have on my fingertip. Almost zero, negligible. I can maximum draw this, a dot. That's it. Yeah? I'm not pointing finger at anybody, okay? I'm just showing you guys. Okay? So here, this has very little area. You can only draw as much space this has. So any shape that we talk about, area of that shape is the space that it has or the space that it takes. Okay? Now, so we start with some of the basic shapes, and the basic shapes are Yep, somebody is saying something. Yeah, sure. Yes, please.
Okay, what about circles?
We'll come to that. We'll come to that. So we started with these three. We'll come to circles today. This is called rectangle. What? This is called
Square.
square, and this is called
Triangle.
What are the properties that you guys know? A rectangle has opposite sides equal and parallel. So this side and this side are equal and parallel. Okay? This side and this side are also equal and parallel. And what we found is the area of the rectangle is equal to what? If I call this as length and I call this as width, how much is the area of a rectangle? Who remembers that? Yaditi. Okay.
Length times width.
Okay. Alright, Yaditi, go ahead.
Is it the property of a square or rectangle?
Which one I'm talking about right now?
Rectangle.
What is that?
If it's a shape with four sides.
I'm asking what is the area of a rectangle?
Area is. Can I solve it, sir?
You can solve it, but I have not given anything to solve. I have given this is the length and this is the width. Yeah, Riyaz. Let's see what Riyaz has to say. Length times width. Because this length and this length, these two are same. So this is length, this will also be length. This is width, this will also be width. The area of the rectangle is length times width. All the kids who were not in the class when I explained how area is derived, you might want to watch the video of that class once, and if there is any question, please catch hold of me here, like this. Then I'll explain. Okay? Yeah, Mishika, tell me that.
I didn't answer.
No worries. So, we learned in the previous class that the area of a rectangle is length times width. Now, this is called what? Square? Yeah? Okay. Okay, let's see what Pranit knows. Pranit, can you tell me what you know about a square? You're talking to the mute button. You're not talking to me yet.
Squares
Uh-huh.
and length have the same size.
Has all sides are same length. Okay. Now I told that area of a rectangle is length times width, and in rectangle we know that the opposite sides are same. Opposite sides are equal and parallel. So this is length, this is length, this is width, this is width. Here also opposite sides are same or not? In case of square, are the opposite sides same?
It would be length by length.
Right. No, my question was different. I was saying, if I have a square, are the opposite sides same or not?
The opposite sides are the same.
Opposite sides are same. That means it might have everything that a rectangle has.
Yeah.
So if the rectangle says area is length times width, if this is length, my problem is all sides are same. So this will also be length. This will also be length. This will also be length. So this is length. If I call this as length and this as width, my area will be length times width.
Yeah.
Problem is,
Again.
yep.
Yeah.
Was that your answer, Riyaz? I knew you know it, but I was just trying to help the kids relate who would have probably not been there before. Yeah.
I think the area for a triangle, the formula for that is base times height times half.
Right. So we'll come to that. Yeah, you know the formula, but we did not learn the formula that way. We learned it little differently. So area of a rectangle we found that it's length times width. Area of a square is length times width, but my length and width are same, so it's length times length. Yeah? Now we're talking about a triangle. How about this? If I have
A right angle triangle.
a triangle, let's forget about the right angle triangle. Is it rectangle again?
Yeah.
This is my length, this is my width, or let's call this time this as base and this as a height. We can choose to call it by any name that you like, right?
Yeah.
Now, let me do one thing. Let me join the two opposite corners. What did I do? I joined the two opposite corners. What did I do? Anika, what did I do? A little louder, beta. Nobody has to be scared of me. Say it louder. Match up both the corners, okay? Let's see what Praneeth has to say. What did I do, Praneeth, by joining these two corners?
You divided it.
I divided this into two parts. Look at it carefully. It was like I took a sword and cut this rectangle into two parts.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Interestingly, these are two equal parts. I did a fair division.
Yeah.
So area of this triangle became half of area of this whole rectangle. Half of length times width. Here I am calling as base, and this one I am calling as height. So that is how area of a triangle is half of the area of a rectangle. Yeah, Niket.
You cut the rectangle into two
I cut the rectangle into two triangles. I used a very sharp sword to cut it equally into two pieces. It was a fair division.
That's small.
Yeah? So that is how my area of a triangle is always half into base into height. Now you guys will say that, sir, you are fooling around. Wait. Somebody is in a hurry to say that, sir, you are fooling around. Wait. You will say that triangle is not always a right angle triangle. There are different types of triangles. Where is the height? There is a scalene triangle. Where is the height? There is isosceles triangle. Where is the height? Yeah, Pranit, was that your question?
If you got a rectangle then, you have to remove two. But if you cut times 4, it will be 2 times 4. It would be times 2 more times.
Right. So I'm not going that far. I'm still keeping it simple for you guys, so that you guys don't think that that this old man is making our life difficult. The idea is not to make your life difficult. I'm trying to make it simple. So I'm saying, see, what will happen if I go crazy on a day? I'll say, okay, I took a rectangle. I cut from here to here, here to here, here to here, here to here, here to here. Wow, nice drawing. But what did I achieve by doing this? Nothing. I'm just wasting everybody's time. So I'm not cutting that many pieces. What I'm saying is, we're trying to find ways to relate, to make things little easy for us. So, instead of going that far, what I said was, okay, let's take a rectangle and join two corners as if I am taking a sword or a very sharp knife to cut this into equal two parts. So this triangle, its area will be half into this, if I call this as a base, and this is the height of the triangle. Imagine now this is a triangle which is coming from, by cutting a rectangle, half into base times this height. And this becomes our generic formula for finding out the area of any triangle. Let's say, if I say, wait. Okay. Alright. So if I say, just one second. If I say, find out area of this triangle, you will say, sir, where do I go? It's complicated. And you will say that, sir, you keep on saying that I am here to make your life easy, but you are making it complicated. So, yeah.
Simple. Because it's still a triangle, because it has three sides. Then you can just use the same half times base times height.
You can use half times base times height, but where is the height? Different height.
The height is always the.
So basically, what I was coming to, so you're right, on the right path. So you have a triangle. If somebody says find out the area of this triangle, what will you do? Let's say, okay, let's say this is base. What you need is height. So from the opposite vertex, drop a perpendicular. This is the height of the triangle. Look at it carefully. This is the height. This is this term. So base times height. Now you will say, sir, this is difficult to believe, and I know it is. So when you guys grow 5 more years older, when you go to my level 2, 6 to 8 graders, that is when I will explain you how this became a formula. There are a lot of interesting things about congruence of triangles. Now, congruence is a very, very vast term. I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure nobody knows what is congruence, right? Look at the two hands. They're exactly the same.
Yeah.
This is called congruence. And there are a lot of concepts around that congruence, okay? That you guys will learn when you grow up. No need to rush for it. If I teach you now, that will be our last class. Yes, Riyaz.
Sir, I already knew what congruent.
What is that?
I already knew what congruent meant.
No, say that again. I could not hear you.
Same with
I
E.
knew what congruent meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you might be knowing the meaning of the word congruence, and that is perfectly fine because that will help you when you guys go to the topic of congruence. What happened, Riyaz? Sorry, Rudraj. Okay, so pay attention to what I'm saying. Even if I'm blabbering, that's okay. Bear with me for 1 hour. That's what you're here for, okay? If I say 100 things, maybe 10 things would be not needed. You can ignore that, but 90 things you still need to pay attention to. It cannot be other way around, where you pay attention to only 10% of the things what I say. Okay, alright. So congruence is okay for you guys to know as a meaning. When you say same is exactly same as congruence. Meaning of congruence and meaning of same is the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I say these two hands are congruent, meaning they are exactly the same. They have exactly matching properties. None of the finger are different in size.
Yeah.
If I say my hand and this eraser are congruent, you can start laughing right away. They're not. Yeah? Are they looking congruent?
No.
Do I look congruent to Kian?
No.
We are not congruent. We are not exactly the same. You cannot copy paste each one of us on each other. If Kian is put here, my face will be visible. If Kian is put in the back, only I'll be visible. Yep. Alright. So that is congruent. So let's not worry about that. That's too loaded for you guys. That's little too deep at this point in time. Let's not worry about it. What we need to know is that if I have a triangle and I have to find out the area, I need a side which is making 90 degrees with the base, and that is my height. So that is why when we had a right angle triangle, you already had a side which is making 90 degrees with the base. So that's why you multiply this and this divided by 2. Here, since you did not have it, you created that. So okay, fine, I'll drop a vertex. I'll drop a perpendicular from the vertex, find out this length, and that becomes my height. So either you have a height or you have to find a height. Then only you can find out the area of a triangle.
Yeah.
Is that okay, everybody? Ashar, Riyaz, Praneet,
Yes, sir.
Aditi.
Yes, sir.
Okay, alright. Aniket, does it make sense? Aniket says, no, this doesn't make sense. So that's why I'm asking Aniket. What do you think, Aniket? Is it making sense so far?
Not really.
Huh?
Not really.
Not really? Now then I'm in trouble. So the parents will tell me, how come you are teaching kids when it is not making sense to them? How about you, Sohita? Is it making sense to you, beta? Okay. So then I and Aniket need to do some kind of a arm wrestling to make a little bit more sense. No, okay, don't worry about that, Aniket. So it might be little difficult to begin with. What I would suggest is you, after the class, watch the video one more time and see if there is still a doubt. Because what we are trying to do is, we are saying that, okay, let me repeat myself. What is the difference between the three shapes? They are all looking like square or rectangle, whatever it be. But this is needing more space, less space, even less space. So this is more area, less area, least area. So that is how you relate it. Now we are trying to find out different ways to find out the area of different types of shapes. That is where we talked about area of a rectangle, area of a square, and then we have to look at area of a triangle. And while we are looking at the area of the shapes, we are making sure that we know the property of the shapes. That is how, as soon as we learn the area of a rectangle is length times width, and we know the property of rectangle is opposite sides are equal and parallel, we related that with the square also. Okay, this is also looking like rectangle because the opposite sides are same. Even if all sides are same, that means opposite sides are same for sure. So opposite sides are same. So same as rectangle. I can apply the same formula, length times width. There is no width, only length. That is how the area of the square.
Yeah.
Now when you look at triangle, that is when we have to find. Let's take a very sharp knife and join the two opposite corners as if we are cutting it into two pieces.
Yeah.
We did not take knife. We don't like anything sharp. That could hurt. So we took a pencil. That was safe. We took a pencil to join the two opposite corners. That is safe, right? Not hurt. Does the pencil hurt ever?
No.
No. So we are
yes.
safe.
Yes.
It can hurt if you're wanting to hurt yourself.
Or if it's sharp enough.
If it's sharp enough and not used in the right place. Pencil is to be used on the paper, not on the face. Right? Or on the palm also. Okay, coming back to this one. So, yeah, Pradeep.
It can also hurt the eyes.
Oh, that is dangerous. Never ever even think about it.
What?
Eyes are the most precious part of our body. Imagine me without this. How far I can go?
No, actually your heart is, because without your heart you would live 4.5 minutes. So actually your heart is, but your eyes would be.
Right. So heart is still protected. You have a cover of this thing. Eyes are not. So I'm saying these are the most precious part of the body. Imagine your life without eyes for 30 seconds. It's horrible. So don't even bother about getting anything close to your eyes apart from water for washing your face. Okay? Be very, very careful. Okay? If you take care of yourself, trust me, you're fine. If you don't take care of yourself, there's a problem. Okay? So don't even think about getting anything close to your eyes. That is not safe. Okay, coming back to this one. So we use the pencil for joining the two opposite corners, and we saw that it is half, it cuts into half. And that is how the area of a triangle is half into area of the rectangle, which is length times width by half, or you will call it base times height by half. Okay? So we will use these things to solve few problems. Let's look at two things. How much time do we have? We still have 15 minutes. So we'll use those 15 minutes for who is in a hurry to go home without learning anything. Tell me. Okay. Pay attention to what we are doing. What happened? It's okay. If the boss wants to learn some math, there's no harm. It's okay. Let him learn math. Why you are being biased? Why you are being racist? Okay. Alright. Let's come here. I can guarantee you the wasp will do nothing if you don't mess with it. If you stay in a place, keep minding your business, it will never ever bother us. Even a snake doesn't bite people unless you mess with it. Yeah? They bite you only when they have a fear that you could hurt them. Okay? That's the thing about all the animals. If you don't mess with them, if you don't poke into their territory, they are safe. Alright? Forget about the wasp. I will take, if the wasp comes anywhere closer to you to hurt you, I will kill it. Okay? That's my guarantee. Don't worry about it. Alright, come here. Here. I'm not here to talk about wasp. That is out of syllabus. Let's come to math. So, I have a triangle with this side given as 15 centimeter and this side given as 8 centimeter. Find out the area of this triangle. And I have a triangle. I'm telling you guys, okay, base is 8 centimeter and this length is 5 centimeter. Find out the area of this triangle and find out the area of this triangle. And one more. Find out the area of this triangle where this is given as 15 centimeter. This is given as 10 centimeter. Okay, yeah.
So the area for that one is 60.
You know, do it in the, okay, you're saying 60.
That one
60
is
what?
60
60 what?
60 centimeters.
60 centimeters?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay. Can you calculate it and show it to me? How did you come to 60?
Okay.
Yeah. Find out the area of this triangle. I am saying this is a right angle triangle. This is 15 centimeter. This is 8 centimeter. Find out the area of this triangle. Then I am saying the base is 8 centimeter and even the height of this also is 5 centimeter.
Adria, for the first one, the angle, my reasoning. Should I write the formula?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll tell you there is a problem here. Okay, that's why I am insisting on this thing. Okay. Yeah, Niket, what happened? You're showing something to me?
What?
You were showing some paper to me. I was thinking that you are showing me the answer of the problem. Okay, so there are three problems I want you guys to solve real quick. This is a right angle triangle. The base is 15 centimeter, height is 8 centimeter. I'm saying find out the area of this guy. The other triangle where the base is 8 centimeter and I'm giving you this height. This is a perpendicular I have drawn, which is 5 centimeter. Find out the area of this guy. And I'm giving you third triangle where this side is 15 centimeter, this side is 10 centimeter. I'm saying find out the area of this guy also. Can everybody find it out real quick?
Yes.
I will tell you what is happening with that, okay? I'll tell you something interesting about it. Your number is perfectly fine. This number is perfectly fine. See, here if you look at this problem. Can I assume that everybody is trying it? Nishika, Sahita, everybody trying this problem, right? They are the problems for you guys to solve. Riyans, Ashar, Aditi, Mandeep, everybody, right? See, I am sweating this much. I want you guys also to sweat little bit by solving it. Okay. Alright. So I'll come back to you guys in 2 minutes. Praneeth, are you solving better? Okay, I'll come to you. Just give me 1 more minute. See. Anika, Nita here. WASP is not in syllabus. Come here. WASP is out of syllabus. Come here, come here. I'm showing something to him.
Oh my god. What's up there?
And can you guys calm down? Because of you, if he bites me, then I'm in trouble. No, it will not do it. Stay calm. It will come and go. It will come and go. Okay? Stay calm. Here. So, this is area of the triangle is what? Area is, look at this one. Half into base into height. Yep.
Yeah.
What is my base here? Look at this one. Base is 15 centimeter, height is 8 centimeter.
Yeah.
So half into base. I will replace base with what? 15 centimeter. Don't ignore the unit. There's a problem. What is the height? Height is 8 centimeters.
So we'll replace that with times
8
8
centimeters. Now look at this. It becomes half into 15 into 8 by 2. 15 into 8 is 120 by 2 is 60. I'm not doing the calculation. 60 is fine. What happens to this centimeter and centimeter? You have 2 centimeters. Centimeter here into centimeter. 2 into 2 becomes what? 2 is square. 5 into 5 becomes what? 5 is square. Centimeter into centimeter will become what? Centimeter square. That's why every area is in centimeter square, inches square, miles square.
Oh.
You are multiplying one side with another side and both the sides have unit.
Yes.
If you ignore this unit, 60 centimeters square versus 60 miles square versus 60 foot square, very different.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Alright.
So I solve the rest of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, Pradeep, tell me, what was the answer? Just give me the answer. First one, what was the answer, everybody? Everybody can say it together. If I hear some different number, I will tell.
What?
Everybody unmute yourself and tell me what the answer for first one. Everybody unmute yourself, everybody, one time.
3, 2.
How much it is? Aditi, Asha, everybody.
125. 125.
120.
Not working. I thought everyone will say it. Okay. Aditi, what is this one?
Got to divide by 3. Because
The number?
Uh-huh.
it's the 13 and half, right? You've got to divide by 3.
125.
What is that?
125.
125. 15 into 8 gives 125 what?
Square centimeter.
Centimeter square. Okay. Mishika, what is the answer, beta?
125 square centimeters.
For this one,
Yeah.
make sure that you're not trusting others, doing it yourself, okay?
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Okay. How about you, Rians? Rians, what is the answer? Rians without glasses.
What number?
First one. Okay, Asher, what is the answer, beta?
125 centimeters square.
Okay, how about the second one? Okay, anybody who has got an answer different from 125 square centimeter for the first one?
Yes. Yes, I do.
No dancing, okay? Stay calm. Otherwise you'll come and bite for sure. Stay stable, it'll be gone.
I got 60.
Yeah. Anybody who got apart anything other than 125 square centimeter? Yeah, Praneeth. I got you. How about you, Praneeth?
120.
120?
Same.
Same?
Yeah.
This same or all these will go for a toss. All these will go for a toss. All the style. I will show you. I'm a very normal, simple person. Okay, I'll show you how simple things will make you go wrong. Now look at this. Yeah, sure. You have different answer for the first one. What is the answer?
Oh,
Okay, now we have only 5 minutes. So I will solve this for you guys in a very simple way and you guys can check your answers. Now look at this one. This is a right angle triangle. What is the area of a right angle triangle? Area is equal to half into base into height. Half into base. Base is what? 15 centimeter. Height is what? 8 centimeter. What happens? This becomes half. Let me do the calculation here. Half into 15 into 8. 8 is 4 into 2. And I have centimeter into centimeter. Centimeter square. This 2 and this 2 I can do tic-tac-toe. What do I have now? 15 times 4. This is 60 centimeter square. Everybody who got 125 centimeter square did something magical which is not needed. Okay? Now all this thing is a problem. Did I do anything different? No. Area of a triangle is half into base into height. Half into base 15 centimeter, height is 8 centimeter. Half into 15 into 4. I am multiplying the numbers together and centimeter with centimeter. So centimeter with centimeter gives you centimeter square and this number half into 15 into 4 into 2. 8 became 4 into 2. I could do tic-tac-toe of 2 and 2. I got 15 into 4. 60 centimeter square. That has to be the answer. Yeah? So I'm not going to explain. I'm not going to ask why you went wrong. Now when you guys do a review of what you did, then you will find probably there was something missing, something you overlooked. Now this is the first one. Second one, same thing. You have a triangle, you have a base and you have a height. Same thing, half into base into height, 5 centimeter. So you can say half into 8 into 5 and centimeter into centimeter becomes centimeter square. This 8 you can write as 4 into 2 into 5 centimeter square. This 2 and this 2 you can do tic-tac-toe. What do you have? 4 into 5, 20 centimeter square. This has to be 20 centimeter square. Yeah? Now look at the third problem. This problem was given to you guys to trick you all. Yaditi. Praneet, don't play with emojis. I'll start focusing on the emoji.
Real answer.
I'm sorry, beta.
Is 60 the real answer?
This one?
No, the heavy one.
Yeah, first one, yeah. 60 centimeter square. This one was a question to trick you guys. I said, okay, I have a triangle. This is 15 centimeter, this is 10 centimeter. I cannot calculate this because there is no height given here. Even says, sir, which one is the height? If I take this as a base, I need this height. If you ask me to take this as a base, I need this height. You give me the height. There is no height given. I cannot solve for a triangle without the height.
Okay.
So, teacher is not always right. What is right is your concept. If your concept is clear, you will scratch your head and you might end up losing some hair like me and say, okay, how do I solve for this guy? The only thing I know is I need base and a height. I have the base. This is not height, neither this is height. Nobody has given me height. How do I solve it? If the problem is not right, the answer will never ever be right. Does it make sense to everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Mishika,
Yeah.
Nihit, Rayans,
Yes.
Asher, and the last person whom I will ask if it makes sense would be Aniket, because he has a standard answer from me and he says no, it doesn't make sense. No, so Aniket, jokes apart, just whatever we did, just watch the video of the class one more time, discuss with Mishika, argue with her, and if there is still some doubt, I'm there, don't worry about it. Okay? We'll discuss about that in the next class then. Alright?
Okay.
With that being said, I will let you guys go enjoy the rest of the evening and then talk to you guys tomorrow same time.
Okay.
Alright? Bye bye.